Hare Krishna. So today we will be discussing about something very unique, and that unique thing is a diary which was written by Srila Prabhupada while he was on board Jaladuta. So this is a very rare thing. Many people are not aware about this diary, and this diary has one poem which was actually written by Prabhupada when he has just reached the Boston Harbor, and it captures his reflections about the American society and also his own internal thought process which was going on while he was just on the Jaladuta. So this is a very unique way to know about Srila Prabhupada, and there is a very amazing story about how this diary came to Prabhupada. Actually, this was a complimentary diary which was given by Scindia Ship Company to Prabhupada. When he booked his ticket, he was given a complimentary diary, and that complimentary diary initially he used for giving some appointments to people, and then in the same diary he entered his reflections of first journey on Jaladuta. For the people who are not very much aware about Jaladuta, that was a cargo ship, and Prabhupada got a free ticket to travel to New York from the proprietor of the Scindia steamship company, Srimati Morarji. And he was the actually only passenger on the boat because it was a cargo ship which was meant to carry all the cargo things. And he was the only passenger, and he was given a small cabin near to the cabin of the captain. And rest all cargo ship had only few personals who were handling the ship, and rest lot many cargoes. So Prabhupada, when he boarded Jaladuta, he had only one suitcase with him, an umbrella, and a supply of dry cereal because he was supposed to cook his own food. And he had about $7 worth of Indian currency, that comes down to around 40 rupees. And then from Cochin, the boxes of his published Bhagavatam first canto sets were loaded. So when he boarded on Calcutta, actually boxes were not loaded from there. Boxes were loaded from Cochin. And Srila Prabhupada journey to America by Jaladuta ship was captained by Arun Pandya, and Arun Pandya's wife was also with him. So on August 13, 1965 at around 9 am in the morning on Friday, Prabhupada ship started sailing towards America. And Srila Prabhupada had a very small stuffy cabin, and which moved with the sea because it was a cargo ship, so that was not a very comfortable journey. Prabhupada had never traveled before by sea, so he had lot of seasickness, dizziness, lot of vomiting, and in fact he had 2 heart attacks, but he survived by the mercy of Lord Krishna. So when finally Jaladuta arrived in New York Harbor, after 37 days of traveling, Srila Prabhupada was totally alone. He was not knowing anyone in America except one acquaintance which he had got letter of sponsorship from. But he actually didn't knew anyone in America. And absolutely no visible means of support also. There were no group of people or Indians who were eagerly awaiting his arrival, and he had just that bag which we discussed. So think about it. He had no money, no friend, no follower. He was not in his youth. He was a 70-year-old gentleman, not even in good health. He was very much ill, just suffered 2 heart attack on cargo ship. And actually he had no clear idea also that what he will do in America. Just he was following his Guru Maharaj's order that was actually very difficult to follow, and what he would be able to accomplish, and whether he will be able to accomplish that far-reaching idea which is Guru Maharaj is given. Objective to present the spiritual knowledge of Vedas to the entire Western society. It was a very difficult question, and that's why actually Prabhupada, when he reached Boston Harbor, he wrote that poem in which he actually completely surrenders to Lord Krishna, and in the end of his poem he says that I am named as Bhakti Vedanta, but I don't have bhakti and I don't know the knowledge of bhakti also. That is Vedanta. So I am not Bhakti, I am not Vedanta, but my name is Bhakti Vedanta. Now Krishna, it is up to you that you want to make this name meaningful, then you actually engage me in your service and let me serve you as you want. And the mood of Prabhupada is, I am just a puppet in your hand. Oh Lord, I am just a wooden puppet in your hand. You make me dance, you make me dance the way you want me to dance, the way you make me to dance. And this was actually reason for Prabhupada's success also. The way he showed his utter disqualification in front of Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna fully accepted him for his surrender. So this is what we can learn from Jaladuta Diary. Now this Jaladuta Diary was in Prabhupada's that suitcase for a long time, and finally that diary somehow it went into one of the ISKCON temples, and it was kept there in a safe, very safely. And after many years, then Prabhupada asked one of his disciple, Bali Mardan Prabhu, that you take care of this diary. And then people came to know about what was the thought process of Prabhupada while he was just deboarding at Boston Harbor. So think about it and read that poem and get that mood of how Prabhupada is approaching and how he is actually fully surrendered to Lord Krishna. So this is very unique thing, and everybody should read the Prabhupada Jaladuta Diary and his poems, and we can learn many things from it. Hare Krishna.